Hey, everybody.
Shalom.
Shalom, everybody out there in TV land. That's the new greeting for the Macky podcast. Shalom.
Great, yeah. TV land.
I don't. All right. Well, anyways, first of all, you're listening to the Macky podcast. We are a comedy podcast, and we talk about movies, news, TV. Well, not TV, but we can talk about TV. Anyways, are you watching any TV lately? Do people even watch TV still, or do they just have streaming hooked up to their TVs?
Yeah, I do watch TV, but not cable TV. Yeah, I just watch stuff streaming through a Fire TV.
You don't watch. Well, what's going on with regular TV? Do they still have good times on TV? You think? I hope.
Maybe like a Nick at Night scenario. I don't know. You'd know better than me. You watch TV, don't you?
No, we have a thing hooked up that's like all the streaming stuff.
I thought you like watched actual Nickelodeon these days still.
No. We watch Well, yeah, we used to watch. I guess. Yeah, I mean that's not really watching TV, but
Well,
I'm
what's
not
watching
watching
TV
it.
then?
You watch different channels and stuff, not just Nickelodeon solely.
So you have cable TV and all you watch is Nickelodeon.
Not even that. We don't need cable TV. My mom has it. As people may know, my mom lives with us, and
Uh-huh.
she has TV mostly just to watch Judge Judy. Really?
Oh, I love Judge
In
Judy. Does she
typical,
know about Judy Justice though?
who's that? Is that the girl from the
That's
Jetsons?
that's her new show that's on streaming. You can't watch it on cable, but it's for Amazon streaming network. I don't know. I think it used to be called Freevee or something, but now it's just called Amazon TV Prime streaming. I don't know, whatever.
Wow.
Yeah.
Uh, Judy Justice. That sounds good. That sounds like one of those to catch a. You know how they have like these to catch a predator like influencers now,
Yeah.
and then they like go and they like bait a quote unquote predator into like trying to meet someone. They like physically assault
Yeah,
them. Is that legal? How can that?
No, physically assaulting them is not legal.
They always do that. There's always clips that's like these guys baited a predator to a place, and then like you were here to meet the person. Like it wasn't me, no. And then they're like, and it's like Jesus Christ, is this legal? I mean, it's like I get it. I understand.
Vigilante justice.
Yeah, it's like I don't know if this should be earning revenue off YouTube. I don't know if it even does that. I don't really know about that stuff. Anyways, that's a pretty good beginning. There's no way people are still listening at this point.
No, absolutely not. No.
I checked our YouTube stuff and people cut out at around 15 seconds to 1 minute. So
I'm sure the big Judge Judy fans are still listening. They're wondering how they can watch Judy Justice. They want us to talk more about that.
Yeah, Judy Justice. Yeah, but that'd be cool if she had a predator. She was like, "Hello, shalom, it's me, Judy Justice, here at the CVS in downtown Los Angeles, sir." And he's like, "Yeah." And he's like, "You're here to meet a 14-year-old boy?" And he's like, "No, that's not me." And she's like, "Come."
She busts out a switch or something.
She pulls their shirts over her head and starts punching them with her frail old fist. They're like tussling on the ground. They're like, "Judy." That would be a good show. Judy Justice.
Judy. Yeah.
No, she just watches her reruns. I mean, I don't know if they're. I mean, I really don't know. And sometimes we watch Turner Classic Movies. I'll go in there and we'll see what's on Turner. And she watches like other like, God knows what, reality TV and stuff. Who knows what she's doing? I don't know. She's an old lady. I don't want to go in there and watch. Whenever and her murder shows. She loves murder shows. That's why she always thinks I've tried to kill her. Probably.
My mom always is watching murder shows also.
She loves those murder shows. I'm like, "Are you watching your murder shows again?" She's like, "No." And I'm like, "Yeah, right. I'm looking right at the screen." And she goes, Oh, well, I just put it on right now before I was watching, like, who knows, Project Runway
that
or
old
something.
chestnut.
I'm like, yeah, right. I'm like, I don't think it's healthy for you to watch these shows all day. And she's like, no, they keep me, like, informed that everyone's trying to kill me,
They keep my mind working.
Yeah. I was like, all right, well. Anywho, we're not talking about murder shows or Judy Jetson or any of that stuff. We're talking about Cracker Barrel.
Uh-huh.
We should just get right into this because this is really important. People are really some people are upset about this Cracker Barrel. Have you ever been to Cracker Barrel?
Absolutely not. Have you?
I'm actually, we have a new conspiracy on this show that another Macky Rap podcast original conspiracy, and this conspiracy is I don't think that anyone has ever actually eaten at Cracker Barrel.
You know what? I bet if we still had Nate on the show, he has been to Cracker Barrel. We should ask him.
Oh, I wonder. I bet he hasn't.
I don't know.
He lives in like he lives in like literal Cracker Barrel. Like
Yeah.
there must be a million restaurants that are exactly like Cracker Barrel in Idaho that aren't a corporation that's Cracker Barrel.
Yeah, that's true. I feel like his dad would love it. Now, Nady, you want to go to Cracker Barrel? I feel like he would love Cracker Barrel.
Nady, do you want to go to Cracker Barrel and sit in the rocking chairs in the front today? He's like, are we gonna eat there? He's like, no, Nady, that's too like gluttonous. You can go
Luxurious.
you can go to Cracker Barrel and eat a delicious, fried chicken with the stuff on top, sauce on top. What is that?
Gravy.
Is it gravy? Okay. You can eat a delicious fried chicken with gravy on it and potatoes, or you can rock in the chair. You can't do both. That's obscene. He's like, no, I guess not. Not today, no. Do you know anything about Cracker Barrel? Did you know they have rocking chairs in the front?
I've seen Cracker Barrels in real life. Yeah. Have you ever gotten the cheese? I believe you can get Cracker Barrel cheese at the store.
No. Is that what they're known for? What the hell? Are they a restaurant or like what? I have no idea. I just learned about Cracker Barrel, really. I knew the title.
Uh-huh.
But I did not know anything really about it.
Yeah, I don't know much about it either, but I have seen Cracker Barrel cheese, and I assume it's the same Cracker Barrel. It would be very strange if they are not related.
Did it have the once iconic logo on it?
No, it doesn't have the cracker in the barrel, as it were.
I love that. That's what it is. It's Cracker Barrel because it's an old white guy.
It's a great logo, honestly. Yeah.
It's an amazing idea. The name, everything about this place is so confusing. The more I learn about it, the more I really do think it's like some sort of like psyop thing. That's the only thing.
Oh wow, get this. You're gonna love this.
Okay. Yeah.
So I just asked ChatGPT. No, Cracker Barrel cheese and Cracker Barrel Old Country Store, the restaurant chain, are unrelated companies.
Wow.
How could that be?
That's impossible. How's that even legal? That's the same
I
name.
know, that's insane. Why
Are
they both named Cracker Barrel? It's not like this is like George Washington or some like famous proper noun.
Is a Cracker Barrel a type of barrel? I'm wondering.
That's just very good question.
Maybe
that should be my next question.
Yeah, ask it that. Ask it also, what's the silliest item on the menu?
Yes, a Cracker Barrel is literally a type of barrel. Traditionally, a large wood barrel used to store and display soda crackers. Oh, I see.
Okay. Well, we're solving a lot of mysteries here. So I want to talk about.
We certainly are.
The big thing is this. They changed the logo. And
they did.
People are not happy about that. Some people are. but some people are
Yeah.
definitely not happy about this
Who do
logo.
you think is happy about it?
Well,
I
on
haven't
Blue
heard
Sky,
that.
everyone's like, these people, the MAGAs, that's what they called MAGA people.
Mm.
They're losing their minds over the Cracker Barrel logo being changed, and I couldn't be happier. And it's like, I don't really understand either side. Like, I don't understand why you'd be happy about it nor upset about it. I mean,
Well, yeah, I agree completely. In fact, I have to imagine most of the people who are happy about it are never going to eat at a Cracker Barrel. So why are they so happy about it?
they probably do. I don't believe it.
Maybe they're happy because the other people are upset. It
That
just
is
makes
why.
them, it's like Schadenfreude or something. Yeah.
It is absolutely. That's 99% of this stuff, but 99% of society now is just Schadenfreude. Yeah, where they're like,
Mhm.
that'll show them everything.
Fuck these people.
It is on Twitter and Blue Sky especially. It's all like, someone getting punched in the face or whatever, or this, this stupid stuff, and it's just like you shouldn't be taking joy in other people's misery. I think, I try to avoid that. I mean, it's
Do you
unavoidable.
try to avoid that?
It's
I seem
unavoidable.
to remember a certain someone who was quite gleeful about me having a dehumidifier in my room.
That's not the same, okay? If some trouble befalling your friend is funny. That's not. I'm not taking joy in it. I just see the humor in it.
Okay.
It's like anything that's funny. It's like, oh man, it's like when you watch a TV show or something, and they're like, someone's on a plane and they have to sit next to like, a big fat person, right? And you're like, it's like, oh, okay, that does seem kind of annoying. Yeah, mildly annoying. It's funny, like just you sitting there next to this loud ass humidifier 24/7. That's humorous. I'm not happy about it. I couldn't wait for it to get out of your house. It's just the fact that it was there is mildly humorous. Anyway, it's not the same. But I was looking at this Cracker Barrel logo. Did you have you ever seen it like not up close and personal, but have you ever examined it more?
No, I didn't pay. I didn't. If you would have asked me, did I know there was even a man and a barrel on the logo, I probably would not have known. No.
Absolutely not. There's no idea. I had no idea about any of this stuff. But it did pique my interest. All of these people losing their mind over it. Well, not really. There's just people there. You know what? It's so funny because I've been following this closely, and they look at it as like, how they like tear down like these memorials and these statues of these old white slave owners, as they're called.
Yeah.
People look at the Cracker Barrel guy being removed as like this piece of like Americana being torn down by, presumably the left. It's like one of these the go woke, go broke things, which is also Schadenfreude. But I did look at this logo. Look at this. So first of all, I was like, like I guess it's definitely more creative than the new one. The new one is just like they took out like 1/3 of it and like, here you go.
Yeah. They basically just picked any generic ass font and that's it.
They didn't even keep the same thing, really? I thought it was
No.
the same. Oh man, they changed. They did? Oh my goodness. Oh, you're right.
It's a much simplified font, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm seeing that now. Wow. Okay. Maybe I am being won over a little bit now by the pro old man Cracker and Barrel. But if you look at this, look, get the image up. Look at this image and look at this guy.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
I do understand why people might be a little bit. This guy sitting here like this next to this barrel.
I like how his elbow's just resting on it.
Yeah, look at his face though. It's like,
not a care in the world.
No, look closer. It's sinister. This guy. I mean, I get it because it's like I don't. If I was coming to Cracker Barrel, in jeans and t-shirt, this guy might be like, "Coming to eat a Cracker Barrel, huh?" I'm like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
I was thinking about it. He's like, I don't know if that's such a good idea, young feller. And I imagine that this guy, just from the picture I'm looking at, would be none too happy about anyone a shade darker than me visiting Cracker Barrel as well. This guy looks like he's got like a shotgun behind this thing. He's ready to pull out on you. So, I mean, I do kind of get like that this, it's like the CEO lady came in, right? And she's like, she's like, it might not even be like a go woke thing or whatever. It might just be like, this guy looks a little bit, I don't know. This guy gives me an uncomfortable feeling. And if that is it, in that regard, I do kind of understand her point of view a little bit. This guy does look a little bit like he's going to kill me. And his posture's horrible. Why is he sitting like that?
Yeah, it's perhaps not the most comfortable way to sit, especially for a man of his advanced age.
Yeah, he has the close leg crossing. And then his spine's like shifted so much it's like making a full S. I mean, this guy's like incredibly nimble for his old age.
Yeah, for sure. That's Cracker Barrel Foods. Keeps you nice and limber.
Yeah, it's all the oil, I guess. Oil's like a machine. So that's it. And that cost them a lot of money. Their stock is down. Everyone's upset. People do not like old. I imagine this guy. What do you think? Look at this guy. What do you think his name is? What do you think this character's name is? There isn't one.
Tom?
Tom's good. I was going to say Tom's great, actually. That's a great. I was thinking Scooter.
Yeah, that's also good. Not likely, but good.
He's got a scooter vibe about him. So with that, I was like, man, this Cracker Barrel stuff is like tearing down a, great American monument. I do agree. But then I was like, this woman, we need her out of here. And we need you and me in there. And we can save Cracker Barrel.
The CEO?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They make us joint CEOs. I'll be the C and half of the E, and you'll be the other half of the E and the O.
All right, sounds great, yeah.
Okay, so. I mean, that's pretty much it with it. They just don't like this. Oh, and I guess they're redoing the insides also. Before we save it, I want to talk about the insides of these joints because I watched this video about someone in a store, and the insides did look pretty great.
The refresh or the original?
The original. The refresh looks awful.
Very generic, yeah.
I will say that the refresh is like, I don't really understand the point of it. Like, they keep showing this one image that's like, it looks like a new Thai restaurant that just opened or something,
Yeah, yeah, it does.
What the fuck is this? But the original interior, they have all these like knickknacks on the wall, which I'm a big fan of in restaurants. Knickknacks.
Oh, like TGI Fridays.
Yeah, they have like a picture of like a fiddle. They have taxidermied deer heads. It is a very like, if like a couple light bulbs were out, it would give like a very, Five Nights at Freddy type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have Scooter coming in being like, what are you're sitting at my table. It's like, what? This is just a corner table. It's not even by a window. It's like, yeah, well, you're going to have to move. It's like, okay, I'll move. That's fine. He's like, actually, it might be just best if you left right now. It's like, all right, I'm getting out of here, man. I just gotta, couple lights off. Okay, so here's the stuff that I noticed that ruled.
All right.
They have a shotgun mounted on the wall.
That makes perfect sense.
That's cool. And that's just like pictures and stuff, old timey stuff. It's really pretty non-offensive. Yeah. They have American flag. I
Also
guess,
makes sense.
yeah. And then they have like a store area where you can buy like postcards. And there's this one cool book that was there that said Cracker Barrel's favorite Bible verses.
Wow.
Yeah, it's very wholesome, you know?
I wonder what Cracker Barrel's favorite Bible verses
They're
are.
probably all food related. It's like Jesus, the wine stuff, and eating the Last Supper and stuff. It's all like food related, you know?
That makes sense, yeah.
Yeah, Cracker Barrel related. The woman at the well who's a hooker. Stuff like that. So anyway,
I got a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think this character I'm about to send you a picture of is inspired by Tom from Cracker Barrel?
No. This is just this maybe
For our listeners, I just sent a picture of TK Baja from Borderlands 1.
Maybe it is. There's a barrel next to him.
Exactly. It's a barrel.
Oh, wow.
He's got a shotgun. The barrel's right there.
Maybe it
I
is.
thought that this was quite a coincidence.
That is. I mean, it probably is just maybe not. Maybe game designers are smarter than we give them credit for, because if this is the Cracker Barrel guy, inspired by him, this makes perfect sense. They should put him in overalls. They should have made him like 1-to-1 match, actually.
Yeah, that'd be great for sure.
This is cool.
At 2K Games, they're huge fans of Cracker Barrel.
At 2K fans, yeah, I mean, it's probably just how we picture all Southern people. They're sitting next to some sort of like oil drum or barrel or something like that. They use a
yeah, they got a shotgun. Sure,
that's pretty. This all seems pretty safe, but they have games there too, and other and the rocking chairs out front. And it's like, if you're a CEO, you get there and like, what is this? And it's like, oh, these are rocking chairs so people can wait. And then, or they can, after they're done eating, they can kind of sit out front and let their food digest. And say, every minute someone's waiting here, it looks like there's a long line, and it will prevent people from coming in. Like, what is this? Oh, that's checkers. Like a kid can play checkers with their grandpa or something. It's like, we don't need that. Let me tell you something. As a woman who wears thick-rimmed glasses as a CEO,
like every female CEO,
every female CEO, I know one thing about children and old people, as I have neither in my life. They both stink. Children stink and old people stink, and we don't need them in our restaurant stinking them up. And they're like, okay, well, I mean, it's just like, it's kind of, and they're like, no. When you envision the perfect restaurant, what do you envision? Caleb, go ahead. You should know the answer to this.
Hot female servers.
No, but we're gonna get into that. That is part of the restructuring. Yeah.
All right.
A Thai restaurant. A nice, not too old, not too young Thai woman who can't speak great English, who doesn't stink. And it's just rushing you out the door for more money. They see that you're almost done, and they go, okay, you want your check now?
Sawadee ha. And then they do the hands clasped.
Oh, I don't know that. I never got this CEO woman. Does look awful. This one looks like, I have no idea. This woman is definitely, she's up to something sinister. Julie Massino. She definitely is trying to tear down Cracker Barrel from the inside.
You've never had Thai people do the clasped hands gesture to you? It's called the Y.
Why are you still here? Why haven't you paid and left so more customer comes in and give us more money? I have not gotten that, no. Maybe they hate me.
Okay.
I mean, I'm pretty easy going. I don't see what I do that. I go in, I do exactly what they want. I go in, I eat,
I leave immediately.
Yeah. I'm not wasting their time. Anyways, Cracker Barrel seems like a great place to eat.
A great place. It's yet another restaurant that we have to go to.
Absolutely. Maybe we could do a podcast from. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, we've got the big ass. What is it called? Kid Rock's big ass steakhouse.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Honky Tonk.
Yeah. Honky Tonk Steakhouse in the something district. Yeah, that's a great title. Maybe that's how we can also. Okay, so anyways, now we are. Okay, so anyways, it looks cool. I mean, you got, and it's just like every restaurant, any restaurant you go into, probably not here, but most of them will have an American flag, a shotgun, and a taxidermied deer head, and other little nice things. It's like a family restaurant. But we don't care about families. If anything, if getting rid of old norms in diners to kill old people from loneliness is an indication we don't care about families. And that means we don't want Cracker Barrel the way it is now. Or do we? Because as the new CEOs, we have some great ideas on how to restore the, prominence of Cracker Barrel, a restaurant that no one who's even a little bit sophisticated has ever eaten at. So let's have it. Caleb, what are some ideas we can do to restore the greatness of Cracker Barrel? Lay it on me.
Let's get some sisters in there, with some fat asses. How about that?
Oh, black people.
Servers.
Black servers.
Yeah. Yep.
Absolutely. White people are going to love black people serving them, especially in the South and Midwest and stuff. That is definitely a great idea.
That'll really just bring it on home for them.
Yeah, they're like, bring that colored girl over here now. I think we are about ready to order. Hello, sir. Now, before we start, we have a large order today. Do you, are you, competent in both reading and writing? So, yeah. I am.
Wow, yes. We got us an educated mammy today.
Oh, Lordy, we don't see many of you round these parts. Now, first off, I'm going to take the skillet with 10 cinnamon rolls in it. I saw that. Their menu, I couldn't find a full menu. They have, different menus, I guess, but I did see one image that was a skillet with, it was 7 cinnamon rolls in it. I'm like, who the hell, what is this for?
Oh, man, I should have prepared. I really should have looked at their menu.
I have a idea. We bring the old logo back. Actually, you know what? Screw the old logo. The old logo sucks. Actually, I got a brilliant idea for the logo. Actually, we'll come back to that. No, I know how to, I just figured out. I know how to save it big time. But anyways, this is when we get in. You go inside. So my idea is when you go inside, someone welcomes you to Cracker Barrel, and then they ask if it's all right if they put their hand on your shoulder and pray for you.
That's a good touch, yeah.
Welcome. Let's do a role play.
Okay.
You're coming to Cracker Barrel for the first time. You want to see what it's about, and I'm the host under our leadership.
Oh, great. Yeah.
Welcome to Cracker and Barrel, sir. How can I help you?
Yeah, I'm just I've never been here before. I'd like just a table for one by myself, and like to see what it's all about, actually.
A handsome young man like you eating dinner by himself? Why, that's a crime of nature, I do say.
Oh, you're too kind. Thank you.
Well, I'll be happy to show you over to your table. It's just looking at you. I have the perfect seat for you. Don't worry. But before we take you over to the single table over in the dark corner by the bathrooms, would it be okay if I put my hand on your shoulder and prayed for you?
Please, yes, of course.
Excellent, thank you. Dear Lord, please let this fine young man enjoy his delicious meal tonight, presumably of fried chicken and some sort of side. I'm going to guess French fries. And, we just ask that you watch over him and help him, if he's having any trouble in his life. And we ask that you help bless him and Cracker Barrel and our president.
Amen.
Amen. All right, come with me.
All right.
And seed.
That's awesome.
All right.
I feel really at home. I just feel at peace and just really looked after. Actually, appreciated.
That's a great idea. Actually, now that I
Mhm.
think about it, I thought it was a joke at first, but now that is pretty great.
That would go down well, I think. Yeah.
How about this? Every table is a barrel. Even if you get a lot of food, we just make it work. We have it, precariously teetering on the edge of the barrel. You have only a Crackers Barrel worth of space for everything.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought that's how I imagined the tables to look already. Is basically just barrels, like a bunch of barrels just put together.
Yeah, that'd be sweet. I thought that too. I was actually surprised that wasn't the case, but it makes sense. It's a bunch of large tables for presumably
Large people and a lot of food.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, actually, that might be giving too much to the people that visit the Cracker Barrel. They probably, one person is definitely ordering 2 full meals, right? Steve style.
2 platters of cinnamon roll skillets.
Yeah, I'll take 14 cinnamon rolls, please. All right, well, give me another one of your ideas.
I don't know. Maybe over the speakers they can have like a sermon playing the entire time you're eating instead of music.
Yeah, like one of the hell ones. It's like anyone
Yeah.
anyone who partakes in an enjoyment of a fast vehicle will be going to hell.
Yeah, that's cool.
Everything sends you to hell. Anyone who has enjoyed bubblegum on the Sabbath, I just pray for you that you will not incur the most horrible, tortures of hell. For all eternity. It's like, man, this is actually, that's kind of a sitting there eating.
This is stressful.
That's kind of a bummer. Thinking about all the wrongs you committed, that is a downer. But I like it. But it makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Really goes with the prayer on the entrance.
Yeah, they pray for you, and then they also remind you that you are going to hell. I have a good idea.
Oh, yeah.
Next to the American flag, a Confederate flag.
Oh, yeah. Very good, actually. Yeah. That makes a lot of sense.
Actually, in front of the American flag is nestled behind it is the American flag.
Yeah, in the shadows.
Prominently displayed the Confederate flag. All right, let's have one more from you.
Oh, man. I don't know.
And it's your restaurant. Anything you can think of. It can be a menu item. It could be... I do like the idea of make it a breastraurant, too, that you mentioned earlier.
Oh, a breastraurant.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that term.
All the girls wear overalls. Underneath the overalls, and I don't care if this is a danger or something, completely nude.
Yeah. You really are going to hell. You are not making it into heaven. I saw what you were looking at, boy.
Yeah, they have a special thing that's like a sermon for older. Yeah, they have someone sitting in the back judging everyone, talking about how they're specifically going to hell. You there, the plaid shirt. Yeah, make it a restaurant. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, that would be great for sure.
Well, those are all good ideas, but it hit me earlier. I thought of the greatest because I was thinking about the logo.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, wait a minute, logo. I got it. It comes with the logo, okay? Who is the most disgusting, the fattest, stupidest, most idiotic demographic you can think of? They all are idiots. they all are slaves to, they much like how they're a slave to this one object, they will become a slave to Cracker and Barrel. They're just like the most pathetic, and they're going to spend a ton of money no matter what the cost is on things that they think are great. And they're definitely not and they're definitely not eating just a salad there. These people are going to be stuffing their gullet 24/7, each of them leaving bursting. What is that demographic?
I mean, it sounds like people who go to buffets or something.
These people absolutely go to buffets. But this is a very specific demographic here in the United States that would earn us even more than they earn $3.2 billion annually, mind you, which I thought was a lot, but $6 billion at least first year of appealing to this demographic with my new revised Cracker Barrel logo.
Well, I don't know. I can't even imagine. I feel like I'm going to know immediately when you tell me, though.
Absolutely. People who enjoy Nintendo. The worst of the worst. People who like Nintendo.
Bringing in their Switches.
Yeah, eating all day and playing one game on Switch, Mario.
Yeah.
Or they like the other ones too. They're like, oh, I don't know. I just think Fire Emblem's like pretty much the greatest RPG of all time. This Nintendo fans, and with it, we have our revised Cracker Barrel logo, and it's Donkey Kong, and holding a Cracker Barrel above his head.
Yeah, that's actually pretty genius. Yeah.
And as soon as you enter the store, there's a guy dressed like Donkey Kong, and he lifts a Cracker Barrel and he throws it on you. And you're like, oh, just smashes into pieces over your head, giving you a concussion.
And then it plays the game over Donkey Kong music.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, that's sick. And we put like that structure, it's like a metal
the scaffolding.
Yeah, the scaffoldings everywhere and stuff, and you have Mario's fucking stupid face smeared everywhere, holding like fried chicken and shit, and that would be.
They give you a useless little hammer to swing around.
They give you a little hammer. Yeah, it's a big ass hammer that you can't even lift up because you're a weak ass Nintendo fan. You suck. And that's the logo.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, that's it. Well,
maybe they could have like Cracker Barrel restaurants at the Mario World theme parks.
Yeah, they have Cracker Barrel in Japan, and people are like, what is this place? What's the appeal here? I don't want to eat this much food. I mean, Jesus. This too much food. I ordered a cinnamon roll, and they brought me 7 cinnamon rolls. I thought it was a mistake.
Are they pranking me or something? I don't get it.
They brought me something called Fruta Punch. It tastes like medicine.
It just tastes like water with sugar in it.
It's just water with sucrose in it. I don't understand. This place is disgusting. I come in and a giant monkey throw a barrel at me. I had to duck on it. Just barely ducked it. This thing could really hurt someone.
I did like all the black women though with overalls and nothing else underneath.
I love
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that is cool. That is pretty cool, I got to admit. I came in and actually I don't like that. I'm Japanese. I changed my mind. All of a restaurant, the purpose of a restaurant is to have no breast.
Yeah, I didn't know breast could be so big. It's bigger than my head.
It's crazy. I'll have to meditate on whether or not I rank this. I'm not 100% sure yet. Anyways, any other ideas on how we can fix Cracker Barrel?
I don't know. I think our ideas. I mean, they would be beating off the business if after implementing our ideas. To be
Absolutely.
quite honest.
I was thinking, yeah, I was about to say, any other ideas you have, though we've clearly fixed everything. And also, there's an effigy of this Jillian Milano woman hanging in the middle of the stores that the little kids can run up and they punch like a punching bag, like, and you hit it with sticks and stuff.
That's cool. Yeah,
just with
that sounds very fun.
It is fun. It's a fun restaurant, man. Everything else stays. Those little shops stay.
That's like just this, an effigy of the CEO in there that you could just berate.
It's just like a little fun
Cool,
idea.
yeah.
Yeah. Just for fun, man.
It really is. You could. They have some firearms, so you could just take a few shots.
Yeah, like maybe like a BB gun. Firearms sound pretty that sounds pretty dangerous. Yeah, someone's just sitting there. They shoot it with a shotgun and just rips through his effigy and shoots someone at a table. Like, ah! A fat ass white
Fun
woman
for the whole family.
and a rascal just getting blasted with buckshot. That does sound fun.
Cool.
That is a cool restaurant. Very cyberpunk, really.
Yeah.
Like you go into Crackle Barrel, it's like that, and you go outside and there's like flying cars and the city's built to like space and stuff. But Cracker Barrel still has this like, nice. You can die there for sure, but everything else is nice.
You can die there.
Well, anyways, I think that maybe we didn't really address all the new stuff around it, but we did fix Cracker Barrel, absolutely.
Certainly, yeah.
Anyways, we talked about that way too. I didn't think we'd talk about that long, but
it's a lot to discuss, as it turns out.
there was. It turns out indeed, and we learned that a Cracker Barrel is a type of barrel. Scooter, Cracker Barrel.
True, yeah. And the cheese is a completely different company.
That is insane. That's could we do that?
Crazy.
Could we just make our own Cracker Barrel thing?
I guess we could. This could be the Cracker Barrel podcast.
Yeah, the Cracker Barrel podcast. They can't stop us. We're like, no, it's just a barrel.
It's a type of 19th century barrel, idiot.
19th century. Is that when it's from?
Yeah.
Sweet. That reminds me of this other thing. There's this our church is doing all this remodeling stuff. So there's no parking lot. And they're like they're so past as a British nitwit. It's one of the few things that I don't like about the church. But but they had parking. They're like, don't park at El Cholo. Make sure you park at this place because it's next to El Cholo Mexican restaurant. And I was like, what would have been cool if El Cholo let the church use the parking lot, but he had to do like an ad for El Cholo every time.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
And he's like, we just want to thank El Cholo for letting us use their parking lot while we're doing this remodeling. And then there's like an El Cholo Mexican guy in the back who's like, looks at him all furrowed browed, and he's like, oh God, I can't believe I'm doing this. But, and I just want to also say that, after church, you might consider stopping by El Cholo for some of their delicious, authentico Mexican food. Enchiladas, rice and beans, tacos, burritos, and fountain drinks. Is much unlimited fountain drinks for as long as you're in the restaurant. Free refills, that's what it is. And then he's like, and then I was talking to, this is what I told Van really, and then I was like, and he's like, later, he's like, you know what? Actually, now that I think about it, he's like talking about the Last Supper, and he's like, imagine if the Last Supper served. And I'm not, at the beginning they did make me do this, but now that I really think about it, I have come around on things, and I do think that the Last Supper would have been the one thing that could have made the Last Supper better is if Jesus and the disciples enjoyed some delicious El Cholo Authentico Mexican cuisine. Jesus and Peter.
Imagine the Lord just chewing down on a taco.
Instead of splitting the bread, he split up a taco. Outstanding. Cutting an enchilada in half and giving it to Judas, letting him know that he'd betray him. Something like that. I don't know why.
Yeah, that'd be a very cool church experience.
Yeah, at every service. Sometimes, and now
Yeah.
whenever I talk about him, like I was talking about, he likes doing backpacking and camping, and no one ever goes camping with me. I was like, maybe the pastor will go camping with me. He's like, and then it's like, Pastor, will you go to camping with me? He's like, sure, we can go like Tuesday through Sunday. I was like, oh, that's way too long. I can go for like a couple of days. I like him. He likes it more to me, and he's like, and then maybe we'll go Tuesday and then wake up early Sunday morning and maybe stop by El Cholo before church service. He always is talking about El Cholo when I'm impersonating him. Anyways, that's not important. What is important is every episode we like to do something called Caleb's Crazy Kernels, KKK. We talk about some fun facts. I love facts as much as our pastor loves, El Cholo.
Well, this isn't a fact that I got off my calendar, but it's just something I saw while I was browsing the web.
No deal. They come off the calendar. You know this.
Oh, you're gonna want to hear this fact, though.
All right, you piqued my interest.
Did you know that in 2004, the Justice Department announced the filing and settlement of a racial discrimination lawsuit against Cracker Barrel after they found evidence of discriminatory practices based on race in approximately 50 different Cracker Barrel restaurants in 7 states?
I did not know that, but I do believe. I mean, look at Scooter. You know it's his fault.
Allegedly, they were segregating patrons.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. That was my idea.
Yes.
They were putting all the black people by the bathroom. They're like, oh, I got a seat for you there, partner. That's amazing.
I
Imagine
think that makes a great restaurant.
That is true to the Cracker Barrel. Maybe they did need a new CEO. Jesus Christ. That's sweet. Imagine going into a Cracker Barrel and as soon as you walk in, you're like, something's off. Something's off here. I feel like I can't quite tell, but
Everyone's staring at you.
All the black people are on one side of the restaurant, all the white people are on the other side. It's like that's amazing. Like you can't miss that.
God. Oh, man.
I'm sure it did not take long for that lawsuit to take off. Like every time I come in here, all the black people are on the left side.
I love that was just in 2004 too.
Yeah, sure. Well, that's a different time. That feels like a million years
It was a
ago,
different time.
It does feel like a different time. Like we really started. I mean, I don't know where all this like. Wow, I'm gonna have to think about that one. Damn, Cracker Barrel. That doesn't make sense. You think that black people and white people would love, in like the South or something, would love like Cracker Barrel like the same,
True.
Like it's one of these menus that's not like discriminatory. It's like who doesn't like fried chicken with gravy,
Mashed potatoes,
country fried chicken and gravy, and yeah, exactly, mashed potatoes, a hamburger and stuff. It's like it's not like whatever.
Yeah.
But they just, I wonder how many states?
This was in 7 different states.
7 different states. I'm gonna guess these states right now. Missouri, Texas, South Carolina, Missouri, Florida, Louisiana.
Mm-hmm.
How many am I at?
I think you're at 5.
And the 2 other most racist states, whatever's remaining.
Tennessee and Mississippi, perhaps.
Tennessee
Alabama.
And Alabama, Mississippi. That's a good fact. Sure, great. Cracker Barrel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm sure there's all
That
sorts
one,
of
maybe
great.
that'll be on the 2026 fact calendar.
We should do. I could only hope so. We should do like a Cracker Barrel only facts.
Yeah, I wish I were prepared well enough for that one. Yeah.
All right, fair enough. Fair enough. That's a good fact for sure. How much money was the settlement for?
I don't know if I'd have to read the full article to find out.
Damn, it's okay.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
all
curious
good.
now though too.
Yeah. $26 million.
$8.7 million.
Oh, that's low. I'm surprised.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they didn't give payouts like they do now back then.
Yeah.
It's a different era. Just for inflation, that's a good payout, sure.
Yeah, solid for sure.
Okay, so what's next?
Did you know that the expiration date on water bottles is for the plastic on the bottle and not the water itself?
When's the plastic expires? Like, I thought this shit lasted forever. Isn't that the problem with all the microplastics and shit?
Well, yeah, but what can happen is it can start to deteriorate and kind of get into the water so that it can, it basically leaches plastic and chemicals into the water itself after a time.
How long is what's the average expiration date?
That I don't know. Probably somewhere around 10 years, maybe.
10 years, huh? Yeah, that makes sense.
My guess.
Interesting. But you know when you ever had like a touch like an old water bottle and it feels all like thin and shit?
Yeah.
You know, it's been crushed up so much.
Sure, yeah.
Well, anyways, that's that makes sense.
Right.
Water bottles. Do you drink your water out of? How do you get your water? Brita into a cup or tap or a water bottle only type of guy?
I use the fridge with the water in the door mostly. Sometimes Brita.
Oh, I only use the fridge
you?
for Brita. I only use the fridge for ice cubes.
Oh, okay. I remember you used to have like water that was delivered because I remember you guys always had a little tank that you would use.
Jesus Christ, when was that? I don't even remember that.
You don't still have that in your kitchen, like the 3-gallon delivery thing?
No, I don't. I don't know if they do. I get Does those companies still do that? No, we didn't. They want like I was always like, this is a waste of money. What the hell are we doing? And then one time, this is all it takes for my mom. This is like one time they like missed a delivery and like something like no, I don't even think it's that. Like my mom like got the slightest feeling that something was wrong with the delivery guy. And she canceled it, or like some little exchange happened, and she was just like, "I don't like that," and she went like crazy on it.
Yeah,
and we got rid of it. I do remember that. Yeah, we did have it in the kitchen.
I remember a very long time ago, you actually used to go to a place where it was by the Blockbuster. I think you bring your like 3-gallon thing there and then refill it, and it just like comes out of the little, it's like a little machine outside of the place.
Alkaline water dispensary stuff. Yeah, those are great.
Yeah.
I should go back to getting water like that. That water really is good. That's great water.
It was tasty for sure.
We have them. They still have them like in LA and stuff. You can do stuff like that. There's one near the Target, kind of like the ghetto Target that we go to. But that also reminds me, like my mom will turn on people over nothing. Me top of that list. But one time she got into a huge fight with her sister because she just got Facebook, and then her sister took this test that was like a quiz that was like, "What kind of bitch are you?" And she posted it, and then my mom, she to this day will not admit that she did it, but she took that same quiz and it posted on her Facebook, and I made fun of her for it just a little bit. And then she went to this huge thing that was like, how her sister did it and she didn't do it. And I was like, no, you have to do it. Otherwise, she can't post it on your Facebook. You had to do it yourself, you know? And then she was like, no, she did it. And she got so upset with her that she blocked her on Facebook and didn't talk to her for like a year. And I spent like a year being like, I was like, look, I know that you did it. Okay. No one cares. Facebook does not matter. Just talk to your sister again, you know? And then eventually she did, but it was real. But you imagine that, and then you can really understand how, the slightest thing made her get rid of that water bottle thing.
Yeah, that's great.
That was pretty funny, yeah. What kind of bitch are you? Fucking retarded, dude. These Facebook was this information farming. Okay, so I gotta go because I have all this earthquake water. I've had it for a long time. I don't know if I've had it for 10 years. I'm gonna have to go check.
Yeah, you're just gonna have to down a whole bunch of water.
Oh, well, I mean, it's easy. It's bottled. I love drinking bottled water. That's one of the good things about earthquake stuff and like all these things. Like they have a shelf life, and then after that, you have to eat like macaroni and cheese for. Yeah, actually, I have all these ones that
you eat like a king for a month.
Yeah, no. I do. I buy in bulk. I buy like $500 worth of non-perishables. They come in like these big like, like plastic containers. So I have like stacks of them. I have like a stack of 4 in the garage, and they're probably just at their expiration date. So what about cup of noodle? I also have like cup of noodle and other like things that are like for like keeping your morale up in the end of the world, because I'm always thinking of that,
Yeah, people are gonna really appreciate instant noodles in the apocalypse for sure. That's gonna be a luxury.
I have cup of noodles. I have chili, soups, dried fruits and stuff.
Dried watermelons.
Yeah. Fried watermelon. I have to go and check and start eating. It's mostly carbs, so it's like, damn it, I have to eat all these.
Yeah, you're going to break your diet.
Yeah, but, I mean, actually, who cares if it goes past that? Does that shit even expire? Like, what does that mean?
I think for most of that kind of stuff, it's kind of just like it might taste a little funky, but it's not going to kill you or anything.
It's like the Best Buy date, right? It's Best Buy. It's not going to ever really expire.
Sure, yeah. It's not going to be like covered in mold or anything. It's,
Trail mix and shit like that. Does that shit go bad?
Again, it's probably like it might have some oil that can rincidify, but it's just going to taste bad. It's not going to hurt you.
Okay. Maybe I'll stop getting rid of it. Maybe this will just be my last one. With the COVID stuff, I'm really beginning to think that the world's not going to end.
Well, you can never be too careful.
Yeah, but it's like it's $500 every like 7 years.
10 years.
Yeah, I guess it's not that expensive actually. Whatever.
No, that's a pretty small amount of money, I guess.
You get a ton too. You go to these things, you get so much stuff, and you just pick up a can of soup every once in a while, put it back there. It's great.
Sure, yeah.
Well, anyways, what's the third fact?
Do you know what the deadliest animal in the world is by chance?
Absolutely, I do. Cats.
No, it is not the cat.
Okay, fine.
It is, in fact. Go ahead.
Yeah, but they're pound for pound the most efficient predator on the planet. I think that's it.
You might be right about that, yeah.
Well, of course I'm right. I love facts. That's why we do this stupid segment. It's mostly for me.
Well, now you can inform all your friends that the deadliest animal on Earth is, in fact, the mosquito.
Oh, because of malaria and shit?
Yeah, yellow fever, malaria.
Oh, that's horrible.
Yeah.
That's a horrible fact.
Yeah, pretty depressing fact.
Yeah,
for sure.
All these horrible countries where you can't a stupid mosquito can kill you. Dear God,
just a bug.
That is horrible, man. These poor people in Africa and shit just dying from a dumbass Bill Gates malaria infected mosquito that Microsoft fucking pours out in that country because he was trying to kill the African people for some reason. I'd really like to know why Bill Gates has it out for African people so badly.
Good question.
If you believe that conspiracy.
Yeah. Which, of course, I do.
I absolutely do believe it. He had to pay. They lost the lawsuit about them sterilizing Africans. The Bill and Linda Gates Foundation was, and people would, they just brush. They're just like, it's a coincidence. Like, I don't know.
Whatever.
This guy seems pretty evil to me. Forcing us to get new windows all the time is pretty bad. That should be evidence in itself.
True. Yeah.
Could I make like a biological like mosquito like thing that I could unleash on the city?
I mean, you personally? Probably not.
Why
But
not?
such a thing is possible, I would imagine, yeah.
Couldn't I just have like a African guy here and put him in a room full of mosquitoes and then send him out? Like, the thing where the cash blows around and they have to grab the cash out of the air?
Yeah.
Just fill it with mosquitoes. Like 1 million mosquitoes. And I'd be like, please, sir, let me out of here.
He's trying to swat them. There's like thousands.
It like completely like fills it. Yeah. Well, I told him he was gonna do the cash grab. Give him like, hey, what are you?
Yeah. It's not cash. It's just mosquitoes. What a nightmare.
It seemed like you had a spell of bad luck in malaria and all that. Why don't you do this cash grab game? He's like, sir, are you serious? I'm like, yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely, I
am. Whatever you
step
can,
right this way.
Whatever you can catch, you can keep. And then he's like, okay, I don't see any cash there. It's like, blows in through this tube right here. It's like, oh, of course. I think I have an idea on how I can get all the cash. I'm going to put my hand here and grab as it comes down. It's like, yeah.
I'm going to open my mouth and put it over the hose.
Damn. It's like, whoa, whatever you want, man. And it's just like, and just like tons. They come in so fast it like completely fills the tube. You can't even see him. You can just see some limbs flailing about sometimes, just stinging the shit out of him. And then I just let that out on the city. Could that work?
You know what? Maybe.
I'm gonna have to test this. I mean, I don't want to do it. I'm just thinking about it. I don't want the government coming here and being like,
it's a hypothetical.
Yeah, are you bioterrorist and host of woefully unfunny comedy podcast? It's like, yeah, that's me. It's like, okay, well, you probably shouldn't. That's me, all right.
Yes, sir.
It's my calling card, yeah. I probably should have answered that. Like that.
I like how you take no stance against it whatsoever. You're like, yes, sir.
I didn't. Yeah, I guess I should have thought about that one a little bit more. That's sweet, yeah.
Very honest position to take.
I have this idea, this wacky idea about this African guy tipped us off on you. He came in with all these mosquito bites. Talking about my friend. Anyways, if you've ever thought of, you can follow us at MACKYRATHOUSE. Probably should have mentioned that earlier, but we really want to talk about this Cracker Barrel stuff. This wasn't a great episode, I don't think.
Oh, pretty good, I think.
I don't want to.
Cracker Barrel.
Talking about the stupid flavor of the week stuff is like, it drains me. We need to get. You know what? I'm gonna say season 4 starts next week. We're gonna go back to our roots. The best stuff is when we don't have anything planned. I thought having stuff planned was the key, but now I realize that not having anything planned is the key.
Well, I mean, that's what I told you a long time ago when you were so concerned about the show notes.
I I hate to say this, but maybe you're right again.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I still got to watch that Ice Cube movie too.
all right, let's do that. I
All right.
promise. No one cares about the Ice Cube movie anymore, but we said we'd do it, so I guess we'll watch it next week. And what else is going on? Oh, did you go to your Thai restaurant? I want to talk about that.
No, it's tomorrow.
Oh, excellent. Let me
Yeah.
just add that to the show
I'll have
notes
stuff
right
to say
now.
about that, I guess.
Hell yeah. And I can do my Thai impression some more. Outstanding. You know what you're going to get? Oh, well, we'll save it for next episode. Oh, no, tell me. I
right.
can't wait.
Yeah, I'll probably get the same thing I always get, which is masaman curry.
Pokemon curry. What is that?
Yeah. It's basically like a red curry, except it's sweeter. It's got peanuts in it.
Ooh, that
Pretty good.
sounds good. Masamon?
Yeah. Masaman, yeah, it means Muslim in Thai.
Muslim curry. Okay, I'm going to ask if they can make that. I don't know if it's on the menu, but I'm going to ask that for that next time.
Oh, for sure they have it. We got it at the Thai restaurant that I went to when I was down there.
Which one was that?
I don't know. We went to Natalie Thai, and then after that, we went to like the more. They had like a giant fish tank in it. Is the one thing I remember.
Jesus Christ, you haven't been in so long. We have even better Thai places now.
Well, I mean, I'm sure. Yeah, we went to that like really good, that well-reviewed one on Yelp that was not impressive at all because it was just like a typical popular Yelp one.
Yeah, no, fuck that. Yelp sucks. We'll
Yeah,
yeah. You should come
but it's
visit.
a common dish. You can find it
All
anywhere.
right, I'll try it out. You should come visit, though. What's it going to take to have Caleb come visit Los Angeles again?
I don't know. I guess it's probably not that hard. I mean, I can probably come down whenever.
It's not hard at all. Oh, anyways, we'll figure it out. We'll talk about it next episode. We'll plan it out. Maybe we'll go to Cracker Barrel.
Yeah, maybe.
All right, that sounds cool. All right, well, we'll see you all next week. Oh, if you like this show, we have a new episode every Saturday. Well, anyways, no one cares. Doesn't matter. We'll see you all next week.